and get this kicked off because I am super excited. So you guys, so welcome to our call number 3. We are going to be having the beautiful Jackie Lawrence share in just a minute or so. First, I want to review, you guys, where you can find all of the information for these calls and the documents. So after each call, it will not be right away after the call, but tomorrow I will post the call with the documents, and I will also email it out. And then we are also putting it in the guides on our Team Connect page. So on our Team Connect page, at the top of the page under guides, I have created a 3-2-1 shoot for the moon guide. So the first call recording is there, as well as all of the documents that go along with that call. So if you can't find your email and you can't find it when I post it after the call, just know that all 3 calls will be posted there with all of the documents. We will leave them there for you guys to utilize for trainings, for you to use for your teams, however you want to use. So I wanted to make sure that everyone is aware where those can be located. And it's just at the top of this page, or not this page, the top of our Connect page, and it says guides. So as promised, you guys, that those of you that booked a party from our first call has their names entered into a drawing. So my sister Jamie gave me all of those names, and I put them into a spin wheel, and we have all of those here. So I'm going to draw for 2 winners. She has 2 books, and now Robin or Jackie, put in the comments what that book is. I can't even remember what she said it was, but that book will be getting shipped to you by my beautiful sister Jamie. So I'm going to share my screen, and I will draw for those first, and then I'm going to kick it over to Jackie. All right, let me share my screen. Tell me, guys, can you see my screen? Are we good? Okay.
Looks good, Megan.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. I got to admit a couple more people in. People are just jumping in like crazy. Okay. Thank you for that. All right, you guys, I am going to get okay. So here's all of you. You guys are 72 names. So 72, 2 of you for sure booked a party from last Sunday to this Sunday. So that is amazing, you guys. Congratulations on your party booked. Way to get after it. So 2 of you are going to win. So I'm going to shuffle up these names a couple times, and then I'm going to spin for the first winner. All right. It looks like Jamie McAllister. Congratulations, Jamie. You are our first winner. All right. I'm going to remove your name, and I'm going to kick it off to the next.
Congrats, Jamie.
And Jamie. Awesome. All right, you guys. So Jamie and Jamie. All right, you guys, you are our winners. Congratulations. We'll get those books sent to you. And now I'm going to stop sharing, and I'll turn it around here. Let me these people quick. Let's see if I can figure it. Whoops, you guys, I'm all over the place. Why can't I figure out how to stop sharing? What's happening here to me? Sorry, I'm spinning again. There's not 3 winners, I promise. It won't let me stop sharing. What am I doing wrong, you guys? Oh my God.
I have no idea.
Oh, here, sorry. Okay, I got it. All right, sorry about that, you guys. Okay, you guys, I am super excited to turn this over to Double X Jackie Lawrence. She is going to kick off our second training. So Jackie, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Thank you so much. And you guys, thank you so much for giving 30 minutes of your time tonight. Thank your family, thank your kids, whatever you had to do, wherever you had to put them. It's just 30 minutes, I promise. We are starting at 8:05. I'm going to make a note of that. So I am going to take 30 minutes, just so you know. I love this new call series. It's 3 weeks. It's short. It's succinct. I like the 30-minute calls. We can all give 30 minutes to learn and to grow a little bit. First of all, I want you to interact in the chat. I won't be able to really man the chat a lot, but I want you to interact with each other. So if you booked a party in the chat, I booked, or if you reached out, I reached out. Just so you know that you're not alone. If you reached out and you didn't book, that's okay. But I love Jamie's call last week, just sharing again that we need to reach out to book because parties are the lifeblood of our business. So congrats to all of you that got at least one booking. We will have another call to action this week, and you will message me when you get that done. I'll share that at the end of the call. But before we get started with this call series, we always want to have a mindful minute, kind of get our minds right. Some of you, a lot of us, may be thinking, well, I didn't reach out last week. The week got away from me, or I did reach out and nobody responded, or I didn't get any bookings. And sometimes those sneaky thoughts of being not enough or a little less than can really weigh us down. So I want to recognize some of the stories that we might be telling ourselves. Nobody wants to book with me. Nobody's answering me. Nobody wants to party. Facebook's not working. Notifications aren't working. Nothing's working. The economy's not working. So many things that we can tell ourselves to be okay with not reaching out, or to be okay with maybe the results that we weren't hoping for. But the good news is, you guys, we are 100% in control of our thoughts and our feelings, and we can move forward in a positive way. So I just wanted to get our mind right. No, if you booked, awesome, and we are celebrating you. If you reached out and you didn't, it's a new week, and we can reach out again and we can book again. And if you missed that call, or if you need help with that, if you need language, please reach up, you guys. Please reach up and ask. There's so many of us that want to help you keep this simple and to enjoy your business, okay? Okay, this week 2 call is all about goals, and it's mainly, the main chunk is hostess coaching, okay? Because we all know in our parties, we have to have a hostess that helps us to have a good party. You hopefully have heard calls on hostess coaching. You hopefully have been given some guidance from someone on hostess coaching. I will not be able to touch on everything because I could talk for an hour or two, you guys, easily. But again, we're going to keep this in 30 minutes, and then we will also add on hostess coaching ideas and suggestions from everyone once we post the call as well. But think about this. We're going to refer back to Jamie's call last week too. Your party goal each month should be based on how much income you want to make, right? Or not. Maybe you don't have a party goal. Maybe you just want to party when you can party. Maybe you want to party to meet people. Maybe you want to party because it's fun. That is cool, okay? But a lot of us party and we reach out even though it makes us nervous, and we reach out and we keep trying to book because we want to have results. And sometimes that is based on numbers. Sometimes that's based on money or commission, right? Everyone with me? Or am I the only one? Because I did start Zaya for the income. And I and I am really honest about that. What if we wrote down a business goal, you guys? What if we took our side gig and moved it to that small business owner mindset with a bottom line, with something that we want to really work for? I will say, when I launch a new teammate, I didn't do this in the very beginning because I didn't know any better. But now when I launch a new teammate, I need to know personally as her coach or his coach, what she wants, what she needs, and what she can give to her business. And so I flat out say, all right, if you can set fear aside, if you can ignore all of those obstacles that you are imagining that are going to come up, do you want or need to make $40 a month, $400 a month, or $4,000 a month? Because those are 3 different types of businesses, right? So what is it for you today, or this month, or this season? It doesn't mean that that's what it has to be for your whole Zaya career. But what do you need or want this month, or for this holiday season, or for this year? So you don't have to do this in the chat. Privately, or in your own notes, let's get a little ballsy, you guys, and like put a number out there. Again, set fear aside, ignore those objections that you know might be coming, or those obstacles that you are imagining. What number is it for you? As a leader, I want you to make a plan, forecast, so you actually have something to work for to get the results that you would like. And we need to write them down. And I love this saying, don't just think it, ink it. A lot of you know, if you write it down, that dream or that wish becomes a goal. You've got to write it down. Some of us have to write it down every day, or we forget, and I'm talking about myself. So I challenge you, like I said, to forecast your monthly goals. I'm going to share a document. You can use this as a visual. You can print it out, and we'll share this when we share the recordings, but this is a goal sheet. Again, if you don't need this whole sheet, just take some of the questions, put it in your planner, put it in your calendar. You can easily write these numbers down and get your mind right in order to move your business forward. So let's see, I'm not super techie. This is not the one I want. This is the one I want. Okay, so can you see my screen? I don't know if you can. Hold on one second. I don't think I did that yet. Okay, let me know when you can see it. Oh shoot, where did it go? Can you see it?
We could, but now we can't.
Okay, hold on. I'm like really not techie. And it's really comforting for you all to know that, oh, well, okay. I might not be able to share this. Hold on one second. Let me do it.
You did it.
Yeah, I know, but I
We
think
saw it, Jackie.
how about this? Can you see this? Can you see
Jackie,
this?
go to the bottom and click share screen again. And then like you need to share your screen from Zoom and then click on the document after
Got
you.
it. Yep. I got it. You see it?
Yep. Got it.
Okay. So you guys take this, and again, you can print this out. We will share it, or just take the prompts and take the chunk of this document and make your goals every single month. It seems monotonous. It seems the same. It seems boring, but you guys, this is what successful business owners do. Write out your month. I want you to start this for November. Write out your why and get really, really specific. Why I choose Zaya and work this business? Because I want to make money. Why do I want to make money? To pay off my debts. Why? To alleviate stress. Why? Because it's better for my marriage. Whatever, get really, really specific on that and write that why out every month. And it's kind of like a fun little diary and journal, because you can actually look back and see how your why evolves and progresses. Your goals for the month: you'll have so many parties this month. You'll book this many parties. You'll have new reps on your team. You'll add how many VIPs to your group. Your average parties will total at least how much in the month of November. So now this is personal. Are your average parties $200? Then you take that as your average party. Is your average party $600? Take that as your average party. $1,000. We have to use real numbers so we know how many parties we need to book in order to earn the commission that we need to earn. Does that make sense? Write out if you want to promote to a certain level by a certain date. And then if you have a team and if you've communicated with your downline, your frontline, downline, whoever you are helping, then you want to know who wants to promote to which level by what time. Okay, let me stop sharing. Okay, so we will share that. Like I said, if you're not a paper pencil girl, having documents, I like to keep a binder and I like to keep things organized. Do that. But if you just want to write those things in your planner every single month, do that, and encourage your team to do that as well. That way you know what to track and where you're at. Okay, so let's dive into some habits and practices that will help us reach those goals. Always keep in mind, I always want to refer back our 4 simple steps for success for this team: reach outs, parties, follow-ups, and recruiting. So everything we're talking about, even though we say this is a new series, we still want to be working on those 4 simple steps. But the formula for successful parties is hostess coaching. Anyone agree? Anyone start hostess coaching recently that didn't hostess coach before and notice a difference? Like I said, we have great training on hostess coaching. I think it is a non-negotiable anymore. We have to have our hostess engaged in her party. We don't want to ask a hostess to give this big favor to have a party for us, just to have it on the books for us to create a group and then her not be there. We want to have those conversations with her and make sure that she wants to be there. She's your partner and she is your bridge to all of the guests in the party. And it's our job to guide her through that party. And I've had a couple of questions, well, what do you do if you have a hostess who has hosted with you before? Hostess coach her the same every single time, because she's not going to remember and she's going to feel more comfortable if she sees that your system is the same. And you guys, if she ever wonders about joining your team, she knows you have a system. And so all those little things are important when someone's watching you and they're thinking about if they could do this business. If it's always the same, we show them that it's just a turnkey system. We do the same thing for everyone all the time. So again, why coach your hostess? To get the best return on investment, that ROI. Anyone in business? We want the best return on investment of our time and our energy. I know I'm not the only one that has created a party and has had a $0 party. No one has shown up. There is no interaction, and we put a lot of time into that. And so we want to have the best return on investment. And let's see, I want to share this document. We will share this as well. See if I can do this again. So this document, before I share it, you don't have to have the same kind of document. You don't even have to have a document, but you want to create a hostess checklist, whatever that means to you. So you're going to have to think about, how do I do a party? What day do I start that party on? And you're going to want to backtrack to the day that you open up that group and you create that event and you talk to your hostess and she invites her friends, and so on and so on and so on. So I want to show this document, and it's kind of fun to, sorry, I can't talk at the same time. It's kind of fun to share this with your hostess and you can talk her through that. Can you see this? Anyone? Robin? Or okay. Okay, so again, it doesn't have to be super detailed. It doesn't have to be super cool, a super cool document. But the point is, have a checklist so your hostess knows your expectations. So your hostess knows what her job is. And so your hostess can visually see, oh, okay, on Thursday, we're going to talk about who to invite and how to invite. And on Friday, that's when I invite all my friends. On Saturday, it's a cool open house style day, but there's going to be a participation post on Saturday. On Sunday, I need to join Jackie for that live welcome video. On Monday, I'm going to create a messenger chat. I'm going to send reminders as the hostess. So she sees that. So again, you don't have to send a document, but it's kind of nice to be able to send something to her and then get on the phone with her and say, okay, Jill, so on Friday, today's the day we're going to invite everybody. So where are you at Friday? And then if you look tomorrow, this is what's happening tomorrow. Okay. So again, if you don't want to create a document, make a list for yourself. create your own hostess checklist. That way you know what to communicate with your hostess, and that way you can check in with her every day and say, okay, Jill, so today is Sunday. Remember, we're going to meet together for our live welcome video at 8 o'clock or whatever. Okay, does that make sense? Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Jackie, that
Okay.
is awesome. I have one quick question. So or I commented over on the side, but in case somebody isn't watching the chat, when Jackie shoots over this document, we will take her information off the back just so it's not confusing to your hostesses with her info on there. Just FYI about that when we get the docs all emailed.
Yes. And so again, we can take my information off, but also we may need to make it even more general because that is my hostess checklist and that is how I do my party. So, and I'll kind of go through that with this call as well. It's real specific to when I start my group, when I opened it up, what I do on Friday, what I do on Saturday. So yes, you can take that and make that your own, but also take that idea and get real specific with how you run your party. Okay, it will be better if you think about, how do I run my party? When do I talk to my hostess? When do I do my live video? And just on a Word doc. I mean, you can definitely take it, but this is a great way to make it your own and create a schedule for you and your hostess. Does that make sense? Yes. Okay, so we're gonna help her with her guest list. I always say invite the fun friends that wear clothes. Unless they are a proclaimed nudist, they are welcome in the party because anyone that wears clothes is going to love Zaya. We wanna show her how in that group where that invite button is, because not everyone is techie, including myself, and be real clear on when to invite. Convey the goal of booking parties off of this party. Okay, so ask her which 3 friends that are coming to the party would be great. If she doesn't know, kind of help her through it. Write down those 3 names, and then during that party week, have her help you sprinkle those seeds and have her help you encourage those friends to book a party. You can always offer your hostess the option to sign up for the starter kit. That's, in my opinion, do that every time, because for so many hostesses, they don't even realize that they can do it. They just think hosting the party is the only option that they have. But you can share what she can actually earn by signing on as a rep and purchasing that starter kit for $295 from the get-go, and what that commission looks like for her as the rep earning the commission. So I'll share one more screen. And I got this from Savannah a long time ago. In fact, I messaged her and said, Savannah, can you send that to me again? Can you see that, Robin? I see you. Or Megan, yes. Okay, so give this graphic to your hostess, because unless we see it, it's really hard to imagine that you can actually earn back your starter kit, or that you can actually earn money as a hostess that signs on to get that starter kit. So she's not only going to get her hostess rewards and her starter kit, but she's going to earn that commission. And you can share with her, if she has a party of $200, she's going to earn $40. If she has a party of $600, it's $120. $1,000 is $280. And you can share with her the difference between the 20% versus the 28%. But you guys, visuals are so helpful to your hostess. It's so hard for her to understand how she could move from a hostess to actually a rep, and how that would actually benefit her. So I love this one as well, and we will share that. I don't know if anyone else shares that graphic, but again, just talk to your hostess like a normal person. Just talk to her about the possibility, the option. You just want to give her that option. Just let her know that she can do it. If she says no big deal. You're going to talk about that rep opportunity throughout the week. She's going to watch you. And if your party is duplicatable, if your party is simple, if you've laid it out, she's going to see what it's like to be a rep. And then you offer that again at the end of the party. Okay. Any questions on that? I can't really do the chat and stay within 30 minutes, by the way. Okay, so we will fly through here. Contact is the key. I love a phone call to my hostesses, have a conversation, get to know her, remind her to send out personal invitations along with that group invite button from the group party. Over invite. Include your hostess. You can even incentivize, depending upon your business budget, to have her help you book parties or have her help you get sales. She can reach out to her friends. One cute little game to book parties. You can have a graphic, where you have 3 little bubbles. I think Robin, you had shared one at one time. Maybe you can share it in the comments when we do this recording, but booking 3 parties in her party. It's kind of fun to have 3 different envelopes, 1, 2, 3, kind of like 3 doors, like let's make a deal, that kind of thing. And let everybody know you got to talk about this stuff in your lives all the time. And once a friend books a party, your hostess gets to pick an envelope on a live video. You open that up, let her know what she wins. And it's just kind of a fun little thing. Again, depending upon your business budget, if she books 3 parties off of her party, maybe she gets something else. That is up to you. If you are giving away incentives or prizes for booking, we always do not about those prizes or discounts or gifts until that future party is wrapped up, because otherwise you might get burned. Sometimes people take the prizes and forget to do the party. So just be smart about that. But set those expectations with your hostess and have her help you. Like I said, I love a phone call. I love voices. I love voice messaging, but I actually like a phone call, you guys, because voice messaging, although you're talking to each other, it feels one-sided each time. And you can't have that back and forth and that give or take. So if you're afraid of phone calls, I encourage you to give them a try. And on that initial phone call before that party, just talk to her and ask her what she loves about Zaya. Have her kind of locked in by saying, what are you most excited about? Get her excited. Have her verbalize that. What are you most excited about? What are you most looking forward to? Who do you think is going to be most fun in your party? What are your favorites? What's your wish list? If she has Zaya, encourage her to take pictures. Encourage her to do a live video. If she doesn't have Zaya, or even if she does, ask her to send you at least a picture so you can put her face in the party. You want to connect her to her guests, because her guests really don't care about the rep. They want to see their friend. They want to hear about their friend. They want to connect with their friend. So we want to help them connect, especially if this is online. One thing that I found important is on that phone call, ask her schedule. Say, okay, so we're going to start on Monday, but we're going to start inviting, like you see on the hostess checklist, we're going to start inviting on Friday. What does your schedule look like next week? When are you available for our welcome video on Sunday? Have her commit. Is it 3 o'clock? Is it 8 o'clock? You want your hostess on your live welcome video, okay? And ask her, if maybe she works during the week. Ask her, so when do you think you're going to be most available to comment or check back on posts or to communicate with your friends in the party? And that way you can make sure that you can help her connect at the right times. We don't want to just autopilot our parties out so much. Hopefully our hostess is available. Hopefully our hostess comes with us. We want to try, because we can move those times in our Post My Party. And we want her to know that we want her to be there. Let's see, how am I doing on time? Oh boy. Okay. So again, fill her in on the template of your party. I'm always thinking about duplicating. I'm always thinking about how someone is watching me. Let her know about Post My Party. Let her know that it's automated. Let her know that you're not on Facebook all the time. Let her know how it works from the backside, okay? And just fill her in, so if she has questions, you can answer it, and so you are on the same page. But again, when we go back to that hostess checklist, let's say if Monday is your first day and you run a week-long party, Be sure to have a welcome post in that party group before you even invite your hostess in. Think of it like an in-home party, you guys. Think of everything like an in-home party. Think of everything with feeling and human beings and emotions and what it feels like to walk into a party. So before you even invite the hostess in, make sure you have a great welcome post within that party. Make sure you let her know that Thursday I add her, and I add her as an admin. Does anybody else add their hostess as an admin? Again, do not be afraid to include your hostess. Add your hostess as an admin, not just in case you get locked out of Facebook. Add her as an admin so she can help you. Add her as an admin so she can be the one to send reminders to her guests that have not joined the party yet. Let her know that all of her girls want to be in there by Saturday. I always have a really simple participation post on Saturday, kind of like a pregame. Anyone else pregame before they do things? So for any of the gals that get in there by Saturday who pregame, there's a drawing for something, okay? Sunday, again, it's important to make sure your hostess's face or something is in that party because we want her friends to see her. We have that welcome video. If I have not said go live, go live, go live, go live, and always keep her and her guests posted on where she's at in the party. I think it's important that our hostess gives you a list of what she would like if she had $1,000 party. What would she want to order? What is $150 free and 4 half off? Again, that engages her into the possibility of this amazing hostess reward, and it will help her to participate in the party even more. Post my party, I recommend this 100%. I was late to the game when I first started Zaya, and it almost drove me insane. Post my party, I feel it's not required. It's just a fantastic business decision. And it helps us be ready to say, heck yeah, let's go ahead and do a party because you're going to be ready. You're not going to be worried about getting a party together. It's ready, like right away, which means you need to keep that updated with new pictures, new items. That's probably the one con I see with Post My Party. So check yourself. Some of us who have Post My Party, we've had the same. You guys, I actually have seen parties that have my same posts from 2019 floating around. So there's a template out there and it still has my same posts from 2019. So I encourage everyone to eventually make it your own and to update that every now and then. If you don't know how to do that, reach out to your sponsor and say, I have Post My Party, don't worry about me, or I do not have Post My Party, please help me, okay? Let's see. One thing that I do too, okay, I have a couple minutes. So I always put myself in my hostess's shoes. So yes, if I was a hostess, I love Zaya. I want free stuff. I'm a good friend. I'm going to be a good supporter. I'm going to have a party. But you know what? I'm busy and I work and I have kids. And so it's really hard for me. And so I always put myself in my hostess's shoes. And one thing that I have started, well, it's been quite a while now, but I actually do 3 power hours of posting. And my hostess knows this, all the guests in the party know this. And I post every 10 minutes from 6:30 a.m. to 7:30. So 6:30, 6:40, 6:50, 7 o'clock, just for that hour. And then they get a break. And then I post 11:30 to 12:30 so they can scroll at lunchtime. And then I post 5:30 to 6:30 and then they can scroll after work. And then in the evening is when I do my thank yous and I'll hop on live. I'll do any participation posts, but they know, most importantly, my hostess knows, hey, check in sometime after you get to work and comment or respond to anyone that's commented. Scroll around lunchtime, check that out, see if anyone's commented, add anything. Same thing for after work. And again, what I'm doing is I'm including my hostess within my party. And I have to say, you guys, we have so many party templates. We could talk forever and ever and ever. Today is about goals and hostess coaching. We have 3-day parties, 7-day parties. Some people do 2-week parties, messenger, text, Facebook, in-home, so many parties. Just pick one for now and execute it. There's something to be said about knowing just a little bit about everything, or knowing a lot about a few things. And so it's not really going to get any easier. There's no secret party that's going to help us by not needing to do anything and bring in all the sales. Just pick one, guys, and just stick to it and do your very, very best to make it the best party. And that means having fun, because if you have fun, everyone's going to have fun. I do want to mention too, sorry, Megan, I'm like a minute over. Messenger chats are awesome. I love messenger chats. And if you have questions about this, reach up. But I always have my Facebook group, my Facebook party group. And I have my hostess invite on Friday. We have light posts on Saturday. We have a welcome video on Sunday. Day one of our, the meat of our party is Monday. On Monday, I have my hostess create a messenger chat with myself and her guests in that messenger chat. I do not move the party over there because my guests do not want to toggle between 2 parties and they don't want to be bogged down by 2 party areas. But I will explain to them that this is just where I'm going to give them kind of a heads up of what we're doing that day. I usually keep it to 1 post a day. Hey guys, good morning. Just to let you know, this morning we're going to talk about bras, and keep on the lookout at 5:30. I'm going to post a participation post. I don't want you to miss out. Again, that messenger group has been golden to help connect those guests, especially since our notifications are kind of wonky with Facebook. Okay, so giveaways are very personal. Lots of reps love giveaways. I think it's fun too. Giveaways are great if you can give those away. It depends on your business budget. If you don't want to do any giveaways, you can promote that everyone can host a party and get those rewards. So giveaways is kind of a whole nother call, I think. But just practice your party, make it fun, update your Post My Party template. And if you don't have Post My Party, I encourage you to do so. And I will say, if you're one that says, well, I don't know if I really need Post My Party because I don't do that many parties, I bet you'll do more because you'll have more time. It feels better. It feels safer. It feels solid. It feels like you're ready. So if you're one that's like, well, I only do like 1 party a month. If that's all you want to do, fabulous. But if you say, I only do 1 party a month, I don't really need to do Post My Party, I promise you it's fun and you may schedule more parties at that time. Okay, so let's wrap up because it is 8:38, so technically I'm 3 minutes over. Plan to do these. We want to have a 60-minute, kind of a 60-minute breakdown each week. And we want to break that into whether it's 10 minutes or 15-minute blocks. I suggest doing these at least 5 days a week. If that's not part of your business schedule, you decide. The important thing, whether it's goals, whether it's scheduling parties, whether it's doing the work, is writing it down and sticking to the plan. Okay, so try this 5 days this week for 15 minutes, continue your follow-ups. Maybe you're using the 1-4-7-11 system that Jamie talked about, or maybe you've tweaked it for your own. For 15 minutes, continue to create that content, use that marketing page, update your Post My Party, look at your party and have your sponsor or friend take a peek. So if you haven't had an honest person give you some feedback on your party, have someone jump in and give you some constructive criticism to help you, and then connect with your current hostess and your team members. So my call to action this week is spend time in your party, tweak your Post My Party if you have that. And I challenge you to forecast and plan and execute those goals in order to find and get the results that you are wanting or needing this month or this season. So I want you to take a look at the goal sheet that Megan will share in the email and in the recording. And I want you to share those numbers with someone. If you can't share it with your upline or sponsor, share it with someone. Even if it's a partner in your home, share it with someone. I encourage you to share it for accountability with your sponsor or upline. But if you don't have that relationship and it's really personal, at least share it with your partner. And then I want you to text me, I inked it. Okay, I inked it. Or if you don't remember that, I shared my numbers. Okay, I inked it, and we will share my number, but my phone number is 402-515-5581. Go to that goal sheet, write it down, and I promise you things will change when you write down goals instead of just thinking about it quietly by yourself all the time. All right, that's all I've got. That's all the time I have. I honestly probably could talk for an hour and a half, but that's good.
Thank you, Jackie. So many amazing, amazing tips. I absolutely loved it. One comment really quick, just from the chat. We did have one quick question for you. What you include in your welcome video in your parties? If you want to just touch on that real quick.
Yep. So again, you guys, I keep everything super short because I have to tell you, like, I always put myself in a guest's shoes, right? Or someone that is giving me their time. And when I'm on that other side, like, I'm not a good guest in anyone's party online. I'm a horrible guest. All of my girlfriends know that. I forget the party. I lose the party. I don't get back into it. Everything has to be super short for me because I have a busy life like we all do. So in my Sunday welcome video, no matter what time it is, 3 o'clock or 8 o'clock, I have my hostess on. I introduce myself. Hey, my name is Jackie Lawrence, and I live in Papillion, Nebraska. Thank you so much for being in Jill's party this week. I promise you it's going to be fun. Who out there wears clothes? I mean, do something that's funny, do something that's different and fun. Let them know that Zaya is for the gym, for work, for the couch, getting your mail, going to Target, whatever. So if they wear clothes, you promise you're going to be able to show them at least one thing that they're probably going to want to try. And then I share the schedule. So I say, just so you know, I let them know I do 3 Power Hour posts every single day. And I let them know. So tomorrow you're going to see a bunch of posts in the morning before work, at lunchtime, and after work. So they know what to look for. And I keep it really, really short. I don't talk about our mission. I don't talk about all the different categories. I don't talk about myself, honestly. I never talk about myself because they don't care. They don't care they really don't. I want to keep it with my hostess. If I know my hostess, I will talk about my hostess and how I know my hostess. If I don't know my hostess, I talk about how we met each other. But I keep myself out of it, and I focus on my hostess, and I focus on our categories. So I try to keep that video 20 minutes or under.
Awesome. Perfect. Thank you. Really quick too, before we jump off, there were comments about calling, and you guys, that I was like, oh my gosh, that is so me. I do not like to talk on the phone. Ask any one of my family members. Ask my mother. She's like, you cannot text your mom happy birthday. You have to call your mom. Like, I do call her, but I do not like to talk on the phone. But I will tell you, just from like listening to so many people's trainings throughout Zaya, I've really tried to work on that. Like, hey, let's have a conversation, let's call. And I just signed up a rep, you guys, that we have been going back and forth voice messaging. And I was like, hey, let's jump on the phone. Do you have time to chat really quick? And she's like, yeah, actually I do. And we got on the phone. We started talking about our dogs, like nonstop talking about her dogs, because her dog got hurt and it was wearing this like thing around its neck where it couldn't move his neck. And I felt like I had known her forever. I will tell you, that conversation and the relationship building that you get from actually talking to someone does so many things for whether it's you chatting about the rep opportunity or a hostess. If a hostess knows that you're going to take the time to talk to her on the phone, she is like, oh my God, Robin is working this party for me. If she's taking time to call me and talk to me about my party, like she really cares about me earning free and half off. It goes so far. And trust me, I don't like those things either. But if you turn that around and you start doing that, you're going to be amazed at what it will do for your business. It's done a lot for mine, and just taking that extra time to build that relationship is so, so key. So I just wanted to comment on that because I was one of those people too, but I don't like to.
And you guys, it doesn't take, how many hostesses a month do you have? I mean, think about that. So if those are the only people that you call and you don't even call your mother, I mean, just call them. And again, that back and forth conversation is priceless. So, you know, we are proponents of voice messaging. We love voice messaging. We love voice text. But think about the messages that you get that are like, you open it, you're like, oh my gosh, there's a 6-minute message. I mean, shoot me now. Like, I would rather have a 45-minute phone conversation than listen to super long voice messages. So at least give them that courtesy and just say, oh my gosh, this is so fun. I'm so glad to be able to talk to you. Ask them about their family, ask them about their job. You really get to know them. And again, it is so amazing how that is great for those who are watching you do your business. Who wants to work with you? That person that will get on the telephone with you.
Yep.
So yeah, I agree.
Awesome. Awesome stuff, you guys. Super excited. Okay, so this will be posted. It will be put in guides. All the information will be emailed out. And our third and final call of this 3-2-1 series. And who knows, you guys, if we are loving this, we may bring it back again in November. We will be doing that next Sunday evening at 8 p.m. with the beautiful, gorgeous Robin Eddy. So get ready. Thank you, Jackie. You were absolutely amazing. Your tips were so good. I wish we could keep talking, but we are past our time, everyone. Thank you all so much. Have a great evening.
Bye, guys.